If you're a woman over 60 and wearing, or considering, a pixie cut, you deserve a version that feels chic and uplifting, not harsh or dated. Too often, the smallest missteps can unintentionally add years or make styling more difficult than it needs to be. Let's walk through the 7 common pixie mistakes that hold women back, and the easy, age-enhancing tweaks that make this iconic cut truly shine. Number 7. Sharp lines. A pixie with severe, hard edges may appear stylish in theory, but on a mature face, it often works against your natural softness. Blunt bangs, rigid sides, and geometric outlines tend to emphasize shadows and fine lines you may not want to highlight. The sharper the line, the harsher the effect, and that intensity can create an unintentionally stern appearance. Women over 60 benefit most from movement, airiness, and gentle transitions. Soft, feathered edges around the forehead, temples, and neckline help relax the entire expression. They bring a sense of ease to the face, creating subtle lift and diffusing contrast in a flattering way. When cut correctly, these delicate edges frame your features with grace rather than severity. A modern pixie looks its best when it carries a touch of softness rather than sharp lines. When the hair moves naturally, it brightens the whole face. It's less about disguising age and more about finding a shape that supports your features. Number 6. Side width. Too much volume at the sides is one of the quickest ways a pixie can unintentionally age the face. When hair expands horizontally, particularly above the ears, it adds unwanted width, creating a silhouette that resembles a rounded helmet rather than a fresh, modern shape. This doesn't just distort proportion, it also weighs down your natural contours. For women over 60, width along the sides draws attention outward instead of upward, often flattening the profile. The more space the sides take up, the more the face appears shortened. That's why tapered sides are such a powerful refinement. They create a streamlined frame that instantly modernizes the cut and keeps the eyes moving upward. A lifted crown, paired with slim, clean sides, produces a graceful vertical line. It elongates the face, adds gentle height, and brings back that elegant, youthful refinement many women love in a pixie. When the sides are light, the entire cut looks intentional, fresh, and beautifully balanced, never bulky or outdated. Number 5. Ignoring texture. Your natural hair texture is one of your greatest assets, but a mismatched pixie cut can turn it into a daily battle. Many women over 60 struggle with thinning roots, coarser strands, or new patterns caused by hormonal shifts. If a pixie doesn't honor those changes, it can lead to flat crowns, stubborn cowlicks, or frizz that refuses to be tamed. The key is working with what your hair naturally wants to do. For fine or thinning hair, soft top layers can create lift and movement without exposing too much scalp. If you have wavy or slightly curly hair, gentle shaping helps the texture behave beautifully rather than puffing outward. Meanwhile, thicker hair benefits from strategic texturizing that removes weight without turning the cut choppy. A pixie tailored to your texture becomes incredibly low maintenance, no wrestling with heat tools or heavy product just to make it presentable. The right structure enhances natural behavior, giving you a style that looks intentional even on your hardest hair days. Harmony with your hair's personality always leads to a more elegant and effortless result. Number 4. Too cropped. The ultra-short pixie can be amazing, but going very cropped too quickly can work against you, especially over 60, when facial definition shifts subtly with time. A pixie that's too short can draw emphasis to areas you may prefer to soften, such as a strong jawline, sagging skin around the lower cheek, or deeper forehead lines. The goal isn't to avoid short hair, it's to choose the right shortness for your features. A slightly longer pixie, especially around the fringe and top, gives you styling flexibility while creating softer framing. With a bit of length to play with, you can enjoy side-swept bangs, gentle volume, and movement that a micro crop simply can't offer. A longer pixie also allows for graceful texture and dimension. It lets you direct the hair toward the lifted areas of your face, subtly enhancing your cheekbones and eyes. This approach offers refinement without drawing unwanted focus. Short hair should make you feel powerful, not exposed. And a thoughtfully chosen length ensures exactly that. And here's the part many women appreciate. A slightly longer pixie grows out far more gracefully. You're not fighting awkward transitions or sudden heaviness. The style keeps its elegance for weeks. It's the kind of cut that supports you, not the other way around. And that makes all the difference. Number 3. Shape collapse. Even the most beautiful pixie depends on structure. The moment that structure grows out unevenly, the style starts to lose its intention. Many women over 60 notice that as their pixie grows, the crown falls flat while the sides expand, creating heaviness where you want lift and width where you want contour. When the shape collapses, the cut can start to look tired or unbalanced. Pixies require maintenance, but not the high-effort kind. Regular micro-trims every 4 to 8 weeks keep the silhouette crisp and flattering. This routine doesn't mean cutting your hair drastically each visit. It means tiny adjustments that preserve the architecture of the cut. Think of it as keeping your hairstyle in alignment. With consistent refining, the crown stays lifted, the sides remain sleek, and styling stays quick and effortless. You won't need layers of product or excessive blow-drying to revive the cut. The shape alone does most of the work. A well-maintained pixie conveys polish, intention, and confidence, ensuring your hair looks fresh every day. And the best part? Those micro-trims actually save time in the long run. When the cut is shaped properly, your morning routine becomes lighter, faster, and far more enjoyable. A good pixie should support your lifestyle, not demand an entire styling session to look presentable. Number 2. Stylist stiffness. Overstyling is one of the quietest ways a pixie can lose its youthfulness. Heavy gels, dense creams, and maximum hold sprays freeze the hair into a rigid mold that removes movement entirely. This kind of stiffness can make the style appear old-fashioned, even if the cut itself is modern. A youthful pixie thrives on softness and natural flow. Lightweight mousse, root lift sprays, and texturizing mists add body without bulk. They help the hair lift at the crown, separate slightly at the ends, and maintain a touchable finish. The right products create effortless lift, but they never feel crunchy or sticky. Women over 60 often find that gentler products are far more flattering than anything that locks the hair in place. Movement equals vitality. Flexibility equals youthfulness. And softness, especially in short hair, brings an elegance that stiff styling simply can't replicate. Think of your pixie as something that should breathe, hair that moves with you. Whether you're walking outdoors or running your fingers through it, naturally looks more modern and more refined. A little controlled texture is truly all you need for a beautiful, age-enhancing silhouette. Number 1. Outdated shapes. One of the biggest mistakes women make, often without realizing it, is holding on to a pixie shape that worked beautifully decades ago, but now feels stuck in time. Styles evolve, and so do your facial features. A pixie that was modern in your 40s may look overly symmetrical, heavy, or round today. Outdated shapes include dense bowl silhouettes, blunt fringes, perfectly symmetrical sides, and cuts with no softness at the edges. These styles flatten the face and give the hair a static, almost helmet-like quality. The absence of movement and texture can unintentionally add years, especially when paired with aging hair density. Modern pixies for women 60 and over focus on soft edges, airy texture, crown lift, and gentle asymmetry. These elements bring sophistication while creating the impression of a naturally lifted, refreshed face. A subtle update, even something as simple as a slightly longer fringe or a feathered outline, can transform the entire effect. A contemporary shape doesn't mean a dramatic makeover. It means refining the structure so it enhances your face exactly as it is today. The result is a pixie that feels current, confident, and beautifully you. There's one more thing worth keeping in mind. Even the most thoughtfully updated pixie won't deliver its full potential unless you understand what actually makes a pixie flattering after 60. The shape, the texture, the movement, they all work together, and missing even one element can limit the entire effect. What works? Pixie must-haves for women over 60. Now that we've cleared the air on the most common pixie pitfalls, let's turn to what truly makes this cut shine for women in their 60s and beyond. A beautifully flattering pixie isn't about reinvention, it's about refinement. Soft, feathered layers bring gentle movement around the face, creating a light, uplifting silhouette that never feels heavy. A touch of lift at the crown, and none at the sides, subtly elongates the face, adding elegance without effort. And instead of stiff gels or strong hold sprays, light texture products keep the hair touchable and full of natural motion. Bangs deserve special attention too. Straight, blunt fringes tend to emphasize forehead lines, while wispy or side-swept bangs soften the expression and brighten the eyes. Because pixies grow quickly, regular microtrims every 4 to 8 weeks help preserve the shape and prevent that unwanted puff on the sides as the cut grows out. Color plays a supporting role. With soft structure, crown lift, flexible bangs, and subtle color, a pixie becomes modern and truly age-enhancing, the perfect blend of ease and elegance. At the end of the day, the right pixie showcases your features, not your age. With a soft, flattering shape, it stays chic, season after season. If you found value in this video, you're gonna love this next one.